When it comes to outdoor projects, it can be a giant undertaking. The right tool makes that project a lot easier. I caught up with our friends over at my local Parkrose Hardware to take a look at the latest from STIHL.
Now it's time for Hot for Your House.
Hey guys, we're down here at Parkrose Hardware with Nick, and I tell you what, it's that time of year where people are thinking about outdoor power equipment, chainsaw season, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we're getting pretty close. Parkrose has every chainsaw you can possibly think of. From battery powered to all the way up to the big dog over there, gas powered. Every shape and size, it is a monster. Every shape and size for every project you can think of.
You know, and what's cool is these days the battery powered stuff is starting to really pick up as well, and it's a hot item, and you don't have to worry about mixing fuel.
Well, exactly. No, it's great for the. I sell a lot of these, from the chainsaws to the string trimmers. Quick job. They're great, and you can intermix the batteries with like their lawnmower line and all the string trimmers. So you buy this saw, and you can get a string trimmer to match.
Yeah.
So,
and that's great for a homeowner because, you know, a homeowner uses something a couple times a year, it gets all gummed up, right? And I think it's the perfect answer.
Oh, it's fantastic. Yeah, STIHL is. I've been using STIHL for a long time. Great product. They've done a lot of R&D into their new battery-powered lines, and of course they got their gas-powered stuff. So yeah, it's hard to beat.
Well, the thing I like about you guys too is if you don't need one for a long-term project, you just need it for the weekend, you guys can rent them too.
We rent just about every size you can think of, at least the size that are needed. And then I think about every year or two, they sort of roll through them and we'll mark them down and sell them. And then we get new ones from STIHL.
Nice.
So yeah,
that's cool.
We try to keep it fresh, and we try to always take care of our customers best we can.
Cool. Should we go over and look at string trimmers and the rest of that stuff? Let's do it. I think you guys have one of the best string trimmer selections of one brand, even.
We do, yeah.
In the Northwest, it's amazing.
Well, I mean, being a platinum dealer for these guys, we try to carry everything you can think of from STIHL. And so we've got the small string trimmers that plug in, and then I've got the small ones that gas powered all the way up to they're called the combis that like you can put all these cool attachments on the front of them.
Those are great. I actually like those because you don't have to have 4 different engines with it. You can have all the different pieces and it works well.
Yeah. So it's, I mean, like these are great like entry level if you want looking for gas. And then I've got the ones that have got like the sort of the handlebars that you can put like saw blades on the front of them and
clear and brush.
Yeah, they're fantastic.
That is great. And then I noticed too, you got a lot of safety equipment in here with this stuff as well, because that's important with any of these things.
Absolutely. Whenever we try to get to know the customer and their projects. If a customer comes in and says, you know, I want a saw blade for my string trimmer, I'll say, okay, well, this one right here is the smallest one I can sell you. Because you can attach all the safety equipment to it.
Correct.
Because I'm not going to just assume that you know what you're doing. So,
and YouTube's even worse if you want to look for examples.
Yes, it is. Yeah, because there's a lot of guys that do it wrong on YouTube. So we've all been trained. STIHL reps come in and train us.
Nice.
We have gold and silver trained, leveled professionals here that know how to build them, fix them, train people how to use them properly. So we just that's the Parkrose way. Is we try to make sure that when you leave, you got the best experience you could, and even the best product you possibly.
Well, you're gonna get the right tool, and you're gonna use it safely, right?
Absolutely. Yep.
And that's the key.
That's what we do.
I want to take a look at some of this stuff you got. You got blowers to pressure washers, everything else.
Let's take a look at it.
Yeah. You know, with our summer, it's been like seriously dirty because the dust is everywhere. There's no rain.
It's been very hot this year, which is great for pressure washers.
Right.
And I've got everything from just doing your front walk to that RB800 that'll blow the concrete right off your driveway. So,
yeah, I bet.
We recommend that one. You have to have a 3/4 inch hose with it because the water, the motor sucks so much water, like it doesn't work to its full capacity without a bigger.
That's not going to work at most people's homes. That's a commercial project.
But like a lot of, again, like I said earlier, like if you don't want to buy one of these, or I've had a customer like, I'm not sure if I want to buy one. I go, all right, let's go down and rent one first. Take it home for the day.
There you go.
Play with it, bring it back, and then I'll sell you one.
That's smart right there.
And it's good business because then they got a $75 rental for 4 hours.
Yep.
And then they got to use it, got to play with it. And then they come back, and I've used this one a lot. I've used this one. Great for little jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the STIHL is like their electric ones and their gas powered ones. They do a lot of great research on how to use it, how it works, what's the average consumer want to do.
Yeah.
You know, and then good quality products will last you a lifetime.
There we go.
Yeah.
Let's go take a look at some leaf blowers.
Let's do it.
You know, it's funny. One of the most used pieces of equipment in my house is a leaf blower.
Yep. Blowers are a lot of fun. Necessary tool. Depending on your job, we've got the handheld ones. I've got an electric one. I've got the big backpack ones. These are a lot of fun to use. Kind of heavy, but very comfortable shoulder straps. And I've also got handheld vacuums too that are like a blower, but it sucks all your leaves up into the bag. So,
those are the secret. If you've got those big trees and stuff, especially here in the Northwest, where you know you got your leaves and of course the neighbors on either side that miraculously blow into your yard every year. Those are a lifesaver.
No, these are so much fun to use, and you know I always love to try to use all the tools so that I give the customer a good advice instead of just trying to give them advice. I use it. I know how they work, and so it's just I love our selection here.
Yeah, it's great. So we're gonna look at the one last thing. I want to check out those lawnmowers because
yeah.
I'm kind of a battery lawnmower guy.
Okay, yeah, let's take a look.
Let's take a look. All right, I love batteries. They're kind of cool for maintenance as a homeowner.
Yeah, STIHL, like these are fairly new, and like I said earlier, if you were to buy a battery-powered string trimmer, the batteries fit in these too.
See,
so the sales rep for STIHL told me a lot of times she'll use this as like a battery-powered hand truck.
Yeah,
it's a big box from Amazon. You pull because you can run it around without running the blades.
Yeah,
and they work for great lawns, big and small. You know, they'll last up to 45 minutes.
Yeah.
So they're fantastic machines. They have just as much horsepower and torque as the gas-powered ones, and you don't have to fumble with all the fuel and everything and making a mess. No carburetor to clean, no maintenance to do.
Dropping the oil out, and then you could put these a lot of times in tighter spaces because you can fold handles up.
Yeah, you can. Just the versatility of using these as more than just a lawnmower is pretty good. So. And
you're not smelling like gas every day.
Yeah. Yeah, that too.
Well, great. How do people track you guys down, man? Because you guys are all over the Northwest.
So there's 5 locations. We have us here in West Linn. We have the original store in Portland off of Sandy Boulevard. Yep. And then we have 3 in Washington, 1 in Hazeldale, 1 in the Heights area, and then 1 in East Vancouver. Awesome. ParkroseHardware.com. Yeah. You can find us all there. All of our everything for sale and all of our rental equipment is there too.
Nice. So. All right, if you're tackling that project, these guys are local and they got a killer selection. You know, sometimes a brand new power tool is not in the budget, or you want to try it out before you buy it. One of my favorite tricks is the tool rental department. Let's go check it out. Hey guys, now I got a secret for you. Not everybody has a budget for brand new tools for every project. So I'm down here at Parkrose Hardware with Nick. Thanks for having us down here in the tool rental department.
Absolutely, it's our pleasure.
You know, this is the answer for people that are tackling projects because many times that tool is what keeps them from getting the job either done right or even started. Yep. Great answer is going out and rent one.
9 times out of 10, a lot of people can't afford to buy a $2,000 saw.
Right.
And I can rent it to you for $100 for the day.
Yeah.
And that's a lot easier, and then they get to using it, and then they're like, oh, I need it more than once, and then we start talking about maybe purchasing. So, but we have more than just outdoor equipment. I mean, our rental department is quite vast. Yeah. We have almost everything you can think of.
Nice.
So, and some things you probably didn't.
Even better, even better. I want to go over and take a look at something here. It's my secret to safety because I don't know about you, I don't like getting up 30 feet high on ladders.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this for a second because now here's my secret to working high up, a lift.
Yes.
I hate being up reefing on something 30 feet in the air and having the ladder moving around.
Wobbly ladders are scary for me too. I'm not afraid of heights, I just respect gravity a lot more.
Yeah.
I've been up in this thing all the way up in the rafters of the store, and it's so much better, much safer.
Yeah.
So.
You can get in, you can adjust it, you can move around, you have somebody hold something while you're doing it in a safe manner. Yeah. And it's affordable.
Yeah. No, it's incredible. I mean, for 4 hours, you can rent it for $105.
It's a lot better than my insurance deductible. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
But you guys have a lot of other stuff too. I mean, you got, again, like we were talking about earlier, pressure washers, tile saws, all of it.
I've got a popcorn machine. I've got a dunk tank out back.
You got a dunk tank?
We have a dunk tank out back.
There we go.
Yeah, we've got inflatables for any sort of party events and stuff like that. I've got all of your equipment. If you don't own a table saw, I have one of those.
Nice.
If you need a blower, I have one of those to rent, and they're all very cheap, very affordable.
But one nice thing is you guys have nice stuff in here as well. It's maintained, which to me makes it nice. The last thing that I want to do is come down to a store, rent it, and have it be broken or completely worn out. And I gotta appreciate nice stuff.
So our service department, when we rent something out, we make sure that it's greased, oiled, cleaned before it comes back out on the sales floor.
All right, guys, there's no excuse to tackle that late summer, early fall project. You've got something affordable, and they've got what you need.